Morning, everybody. So let's get cracking with the Aussie. I'm not so sure we're going to get much fireworks today with our mini holiday that's in play at the moment. But anyway, let's just get the levels in place. And just bear in mind that I'm using IG as my broker here. So I've got Friday data in here, which is artificial data. It's not true as the market was closed on Friday. But generally speaking, it's normally pretty accurate. Okay, so first things first, the weekly Kijinsen is definitely going to be a key level, okay? And the other level that I can see coming into play is there, and just move that. So the high of last week, and not necessarily the low of last week, but this swing low here, because you can see how that tail touched it, that tail touched it, this tail touched it, and these tails here interacted. So this level here is a pretty big level. Okay, I think let's just make it a big level. We know that it's a big level. Okay, let's have a look at the daily quickly. Okay, so we have another level there, which is our 200-day moving average. So you can see that purple line there is the 200-day moving average. Okay, you can see that the 50 also acted as support on Friday. And I think the other one that we need to take cognizance of is Tekinson on the daily. So let's just get that one in as blue. Right. So you can see already we have a couple of levels here that we need to take into account. And I think we can actually also just add this trend line here that's formed. Okay, so that trend line formed on Thursday, so that's pretty safe to put in. And I can almost see that we have a kind of a channel brewing, but anyway, let's leave that out for now. Right, let's get down to the 4-hour and see if there's anything else we need to pay attention to before we can start looking at our levels. Okay, so you can already see that Tekinson and the 200 EMA on the 4-hour coincide with the daily. Sorry, Kijinsen on the 4-hour and the 200-hour coincide with Tekinson on the daily here. You can see this whole zone here is a pretty interesting spot. Okay, we are above the cloud. The cloud is flat, but that's to be expected because Friday would have been very little movement, and even international markets weren't really functioning. And then I'm going to add another noisy line here. And just we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 touches on the top there, and this one will more than likely be a range. You see how those 3, and then we try to break through it. Yeah, so that's kind of our downward channel at the moment. Okay, so 1 hour to get our daily levels now. Okay, so we can already see that this daily Tekinson is pretty critical. We've got a flat cloud, we've got a lot of interaction here on the hour, so that is definitely an area to watch for. Any price action down here, I will take along. Okay, let's delete that. Those were from Thursday. Okay, so any price action here is worthy of a long. And at the same time, we do have a breakthrough here. We've got this gap that's open, this technically it's open. Friday it closed, but it's still open and on our real-time data. So we have a target here of 58.44 on cash. So I would say between these two, I'll go a little bit higher though, because if we do get any kind of run today, it's going to be there or there. Okay. So long from the bottom here and taking profit up here. Okay, you can see why I've done that is this bar here, the tail at the bottom, and then you've got that bar, and that bar. So that would be probably a more likely target is this area here, 51,000 on cash. So yeah, I think for me it'll just be waiting to see what happens at the open. I have a feeling we're going to be very range bound. I might be surprised, but I see 10 cents up 1.4% already, so there is a possibility that we will at least bounce back to close that gap before settling down into the holiday mode again. So it's a good 300-point trade, so it's worth playing. Okay, so for the Aussie, I'm looking for a long somewhere around this area. So it'll be on this, definitely on this daily Tekinson here. There's just too much happening here. We made drops ever so slightly, so there's a Brooks gap here, so that could be another area where we drop to. So there, and we have the day, and we've got a pivot here as well. So we have a zone here, which is probably that's 100-point zone. Okay, so I'll just block it out for you so you can see it. And that's the area that I'm looking for any kind of bullish action. So you can actually drill down to the 15 if you want to today and just see what happens on the 15. And if you get any reversal patterns there, it'll be worth going long at that point. I'm not so sure you want to go short at the moment because our trend is still up. Although, let's just get back to the weekly. Okay, so this is the weekly. I just want to make it a little bit bigger. So a breakthrough there is going to take a lot of effort. Okay. So to break that level today, when the trading is going to be thin, is going to be very interesting to see if we get that right. And bear in mind, if we do break this level, we're going to break this trend line, which is going to push us higher as well. So yeah, short, long from this area, probably take profit in this area to start with, and then watch what happens. It may break through, come back and set up another long for us, but for today I think that's what we'll play. Hope it helps. Catch you later.